Okay, you and me, and meet all kinds of people here. I met somebody. What's your name?
My name's Peter Bevan-Baker. I came over this morning from Prince Edward Island, where I am fortunate enough to be a member of the Legislative Assembly there, the first Green Party member ever elected on Prince Edward Island, and I'm here to help Mary Lou.
And you are the first Green Party MLA to be elected on Prince Edward Island.
Yep.
Now, where's Prince Edward Island?
Well, it's just if you head north from Fredericton and keep going.
Is that little island there?
Yeah, it's that little island.
Yeah.
Nowadays you can cross a bridge. You used to have to take a ferry.
Yeah. What's the population there?
About 140,000 people.
Okay, I'm confused. I don't know if this is. Okay, that's where they grow the wheat, right?
No, well, there's
potatoes,
wheat there, but potatoes is what we're famous
farmers,
for.
right?
Yeah, right.
So
exactly.
it's like the mentality of little house on the prairie, right?
In some respects, yes.
Religious?
Religion plays a big role in the community and society there.
Okay, so
and farming is the basis of the economy.
Okay,
yeah.
so how the hell that a Green Party member got elected in little house of the prairie style? I mean, I don't get it. How did you win?
Well,
I'm being sarcastic here.
Yeah, no, I get that, Charles. Part of it was just sheer tenacity. That was my 10th election as a Green Party candidate, so it's
10th?
not. Yeah, my 10th.
How old are you?
I'm 52.
Wow, you've been going a long time.
Ironically, this federal election is the first federal election I have not run in since 1992. So, 93, sorry. So it's a bit funny to be on the sidelines, not really on the sidelines, but not to be actually a candidate. Anyway, how did I get elected?
How did you go? How did people look at you? Didn't slam the door? They're liberals or conservative, right?
That's right.
How did they vote for you?
Well, there were several factors that came into play, Charles. One was that the Liberal government who was in power had
a new leader.
They'd made some mistakes. They had governed poorly. There was a lot of corruption going on. Some of it very overt, but a lot of it not.
On Prince Edward Island?
Can you imagine? In politics.
My God.
The traditional official opposition, which was the Conservative Party, were sort of in disarray. Their leader, who was democratically elected, was sort of shunned by the back party, the backroom guys, and sort of forced out of office. So they had a new leader who was not particularly comfortable in the position. So there was an opportunity, there was a vacuum. People were looking for
changes.
Credible leadership of integrity and intelligence. And I happened to be, as with all things in life, I was lucky to be the right person at the right place at the right time.
So it was the perfect storm, but you made it into the perfect opportunity to just go in there.
Absolutely. All in my life, some of the most important things that have ever happened in my life were happy accidents. They weren't things that I planned. They were just the confluence of me being there and the opportunity presenting itself.
And you're a dentist, so...
Yep, I am.
So how many seats is there in P.E.I?
27 seats in the legislature.
And what's the division now?
18 Liberal, 8 Conservative, 1 Green.
1 Green. Didn't the Conservative leader just resign recently? Why? Because he didn't win a seat.
That's exactly right.
And he couldn't...
It was a sort of untenable position. He was the leader of the party, but he wasn't in the legislature. So it was pretty obvious from the day after the election that was not an arrangement that was going to last.
So how are you doing in there? Do you know what's a politician? What's the definition of a politician?
Oh my gosh. I've heard so many.
A politician is a walking psychiatrist. They listen to everybody's problems, but they don't do nothing about it.
Well, you know what? Part of that, I agree with Charles, because there are not enough politicians who actually listen, or the people they're listening to are the people in the back rooms who are telling them what to say and how to vote and what to do. And as a Green Party member, I'm free from that sort of influence, and that's one of the great liberties that I ran 10 times as a Green Party candidate. I was approached on numerous occasions by the bigger parties to run for them.
Yeah.
But I knew the sacrifices I would have to make, and I did not want to arrive eventually, and I knew I would get elected eventually. I did not want to arrive as an elected official and to be neutered, to not have the ability to represent my constituents and to speak my mind.
What does the bureaucrat call a politician? Temporary help.
Yeah.
Bureaucrats are there forever, but politicians are just come and go.
Yeah.
So you're learning a lot.
I am.
And a lot of people are taking you seriously now.
They are now. It's funny. The credibility that you gain by actually becoming elected is tremendous. So a lot of people who would have ridiculed the Greens before, or me personally, as a sort of no-hoping fringe candidate, are now listening to what we're saying and recognizing, and the phrase that we used in our provincial campaign was, a lot of people are more Green than they think. They have this idea, this preconception, this prejudice about what the Green Party stands for, and it's almost always wrong. We're not a single-issue party. We have great ideas on the full spectrum.
Mary Lou,
of policies.
fantastic.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
And she's typical of Green candidates across the country. So people are surprised. They have the Green Party in a box somewhere over here, and then when they actually, and of course being elected, you have an opportunity to speak to people in a way that you don't when you're on the sidelines. People can't ignore you, and suddenly you're talking about education, you're talking about energy, you're talking about healthcare, you're talking about whatever you're talking about, and oh my gosh, he's actually making sense, and I actually sort of agree with what they're saying. So you can cast a different light on the Green Party.
Is there any bloggers in the little house in the prairie land?
Of course.
There is?
Lots of them. I mean, none like you, Charles.
Do they jail them? How's it feel to be interviewed by an ADHD blogger? Asked about 20 questions in about 1 minute. Can you follow it?
I could totally follow it.
Listen.
I really enjoyed it.
Hey, nice to meet you. I hear a lot about you.
My pleasure.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Charles.